I think nobody is the villain in their story. So if you're an actor and you play a villain as a villain, then that's a bit weird, because that's not the way people work. Villains believe they are doing good, or they believe there's a reason for what they're doing. Well, extend that to Galactus in Fantastic Four. He's an inconvenience to the people on Earth because he's about to eat the planet. But he's not a villain because he's not choosing to do that. It's just what he does. He's not evil. He just does what he does. It's not a choice. So I would say yes, he is the bad guy in this movie, but he's not a villain.
How do you see the Silver Surfer?
I see her, she's just very complex. I think she had to, make choices in life that make it, it's quite a tragic character. So even when I have played a villain, and I don't look at her or view her as a villain, I think it's more ambiguous and it's very complex. There is a sense of, you can't judge your characters, any characters that you're playing. It's not black and white. So that's what makes it human, I guess.
When approaching these characters that many people already know and love from the comics, do you feel there's a kind of added pressure and responsibility, maybe?
Very much so. It was scary for sure. But you kind of have to hope for the best, and I don't want to say hope for the best, expect for the worst, but it's kind of one of those situations. But yeah, because it's so personal for these people. I mean, they're such fans.
Some people see in Galactus and their heralds an allegory of climate change. Do you see it that way somehow?
I suppose you could see that, but it's not something that really entered my mind when I was looking at the script or playing the character, to be honest. No, that wouldn't really affect Galactus, as it were. He's 14 billion years old. Climate change is kind of pretty much irrelevant to him. So it had to be kind of irrelevant to me as the actor as well.
I would also like to know, your thoughts on becoming a part of something as big as the MCU, and if this feels different from when you step in other kind of self-contained projects.
Yeah, I mean, it's different. I've been lucky enough to skirt around the edges of lots of big franchises in my career, with Harry Potter and Game of Thrones and Star Wars and things like that. I've kind of been around the edges of it, so I've seen these huge premieres from a bit of a distance before, but I've never been quite as in the middle of the madness as I am with this one. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful to be around the fans and feel that passion that they all have for it.
It's a very new experience for me, but it's amazing. Like, it was incredible, going to the premiere yesterday and seeing the fans, and it's one thing to read about it online. It's another thing to just experience it, and it was just really special. It was really beautiful, actually. Yeah.
What these things make me realise as well is that some people have a name that it's quite nice to have shouted out. So, Pedro,
Yeah.
Vanessa, that's nice.
Yeah.
Ralph sounds really horrible when lots of people shout it.
It
It sounds like
why?
it sounds like you're being chased by a bunch of wild dogs. Ralph, It's a really weird experience. So, and I'd never contemplated
You're
that
like
about
a
my
barking
name.
dog.
Yeah,
or
that's what it means. I feel
Yeah.
like I've been chased by dogs.
Yeah.
So it's a weird experience.
Somebody sang 360 Charlie XCX to me yesterday. They kept on singing my name, which that was pretty cool. So, but I like the dogs.
You wouldn't if it was happening to you, honestly. It's quite unpleasant.
Yeah.
Awesome. And finally, is there anything about your characters you would like to explore, ideally, in future projects? If maybe they have a longer life than this film?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Yeah, there's
Easy, yes.
Yeah, there's so much to explore that's already written in the Marvel universe that there's a million different ways you could go, and I'm open to all of them.